National Championship Monday. It's quick picks. Stephen Che, the king. Three-person show. We got some people traveling. Brandon traveling back from a wrestling event, WrestleMania. I saw that 5-minute clip. I have no idea what the fuck was going on in WrestleMania last night. Megan making money, out sick. We have a huge week this week, so she's resting up for the mini golf tournament. She did send her pick with reasoning, as did Brandon. We got a parlay in the DraftKings Sportsbook, the greatest sportsbook in the world. Plus 800. Huge returns. Jake, how we doing today?
I'm good. Got a haircut. Feeling nice. Feeling fresh. But I'm happy to be here.
Are you feeling a number one upset seed first round to national title story? Pretty familiar.
We were having a debate outside before the show, and it was one of those, would I rather them win or lose? And I think either way, I'm happy.
Doesn't take away from what you guys did. I mean, another team will have done it, but like you guys were
right
still first, and
I think
have that memory.
We can spin it as like we're the blueprint.
Right.
So either way, I don't, good for Purdue if they win, but
I would not be surprised if Purdue wins. UConn's 7-point favorites tonight. 144.5, I believe, is the total.
145.5. Yep.
145.5. Okay. I like a play tonight quite a bit. Do you want to start with me? Let's do a little weekend summer.
Yeah.
Boys starting to get hot again. We had a disaster play last night. Technically scored as a loss. Anthony Davis got hurt in the first quarter, did not return to the game. That's tough. We had a 9-pick win streak, NBA props before that. Hit ladder bets on Friday with Victor Wembanyama. No. And then LeBron on Saturday. Unfortunately, Anthony Davis injured, so we didn't get to see that 10-pick win streak happen for the second time this season. But a nice shift in the right direction for Trust State NBA picks. NCAA tonight is going to be the focus. There's no NBA on the slate at all. So I do like a play tonight. It is UConn forward Alex Karaban. I like him over 4.5 rebounds. This is plus money. I took a look at this year's tournament. I took a look at last year's tournament. And then I took a look at games where he's played and I referenced Titus on this, notable 7-footers this season, because obviously they're going against Zach Edey, who's a completely different animal at 7'4". It's going to be all hands on deck to try and get rebounds tonight. So Edey's an absolute monster. So he's hit this in 3 of his last 4 games in this tournament, averaging 5.5 rebounds a game. He's also had 5 rebounds or more in 3 of 4 games this season against notable 7-footers. It was Hunter Dickinson. Technically, Armando Bacot's not 7 feet, but
Trash. Also trash.
He's was it Subway? He's on the NIL deal.
Wingstop trash.
Wingstop. Okay.
Get a job. Get a job.
I forgot the other one. He didn't hit against Creighton Kalkbrenner, but overall, very strong data to support Karaban over 4.5 rebounds. Purdue does not give up a ton of rebounds, so I'm interested to see how this game progresses. UConn gets about 40 rebounds a game. Purdue giving up about 26 a game to their opponents. So it should be a very interesting sway there. But I do like Karaban. He had 8 rebounds last game. He had 9 rebounds last time in the Final Four. He cleared this number. He had 5 boards in the national championship game last year. Sophomore, big guy, do it all, sniper from 3. I like him to clean the glass tonight. That's my pick. We got 2 other picks in this parlay. Jake, why don't you hit me with those?
All right. So which one would you like me to go with first?
Let's go ladies first.
Ladies first. So Megan is going with, and let me swap these around. So Megan is going with the big boy, 7'4", Zach Edey over 24.5 points.
Okay.
She, unlike Brandon, left a lot of reasoning, which we appreciate. She said, I'm taking Edey over 24.5 points. This is plus money. So we 2 plus money plays in today. Because he's hitting right at that 24, which is 24.9 points per game average. He scored 20-plus in every tournament game thus far. UConn will have Klingon all over Edey, and while they've had some time to prepare for him, if Klingon gets into foul trouble, which Edey does not do, they will have no depth to go up against the muscle memory of rebound hook shot points. Purdue showed that they can deal with an elite physical defense over Tennessee, and if we look at UConn's last game, they played the softest defense in the team left in the tournament in Alabama, who they let hang around for some time. I think Purdue plays to pace, continues doing what they've done all season and letting Edey feast, and we see him hit this over 24.5 points.
Okay.
That's Megan's play of the day. So, again, 2 plus money plays, which is huge. And that goes right into Brandon's, which is probably why the parlay is so high as well. It's because counterintuitive. So, Brandon is going with the under for tonight's game. I did just check. It did go down a point. But he did give it out at 145, and he just thinks they're going to be nervous and start a little slow. So
yeah, I mean the game Purdue just played was under by like 30 points.
Yeah.
So
also a football stadium.
Yes.
That definitely fucks you.
Huge. I've attended a game and was on the court after, and it is depth perception is insane.
Huge.
That being said, they just played in the same stadium, so.
But still, you play 40 games in a basketball arena and you play 1 in a football stadium.
Yep, for sure, and their game just went under by a mile. So we shall see. I love plus 800. I believe is our
biggest one ever
parlay of the season. We should caveat that player props, NCAA player props, are not available in some states. So if you don't see it there, that's not a DraftKings thing. That's not a Barstool thing. That is just your state does not legally allow that. But yeah, that's the parlay for tonight. I like Karaban a lot. Boards, like I said, 6'8", 220. One of the better rebounding players on their team. Klingon's a really good defensive center, so I don't know that he's necessarily going to get in foul trouble. Edey obviously gets a ton of calls, but I'm looking little sprinkle. There's over 6.5. And then 8+ boards. 8+ boards for him is plus 950, I believe.
Damn.
Over 6.5, I think is plus 475. Something to look into. Minor plays. We have a no sweat March Madness bet. If you opt in on the DraftKings Sportsbook, you can place that. That would be a great place to use it on either the 8+ boards for Karaban or over 6.5 boards. But over 4.5 at plus money is my favorite play of the day. And then what is the chat's pick, Jake?
The chat is, again, they're plus money hunting Purdue money line tonight.
Oh, boy.
So they're going for the big hitters. Purdue money line tonight. I just looked it up, but I forgot the number. Plus 245.
Okay.
So
what are the updated records?
Yeah,
Plus
so
money hunting.
So again, even if Megan's hits and the chat hits, the chat will overtake Megan with this plus 245. So currently, as we sit, we have Brandon in first at 21, 17, and 2. You are in second at 21 and 20.
Okay.
Megan in third with 19, 23, and 1, and the chat in fourth with 16 and 21.
Does this include Saturdays?
Yes.
Okay.
It does.
Am I in the black?
No. You're negative 0.2 units.
All right. Well, hey, I like a plus money play tonight. So let's get back there. Huge NBA slate coming up, so we'll obviously be all over that. But, yeah, that's quick picks for National Championship Monday. Enjoy it. I believe you guys are streaming tonight.
Yep.
So check that out on the Barstool Gambling Rumble and other places pages. So check that out. Thank you to DraftKings.
Shout out.
Some bets.
Yep.